And we continue Amud Yomi, Gemara Berachos, Dav Zayin Amud Beis, the top line of Zayin Amud Beis. Amar Rav Yochanan Mishum Rashbi. B'yem Shabar Kadosh Baruch Hu Sa'ilam Loya Adam Shekar LeKadosh Baruch Hu Adain. There was no one that called Hashem a master. Ashabav Avram Avinu Kar Adain Shnei Rav Yomer Adaini Elikim Ma'ida Keri Shenu Avram Avinu coined the term of Adonos. Amar Rav Avdaniel Onen Al Mishal Avram. Avram Avinu was so great that even Daniel was not answered only because of Avram. Shem v'atash malikeinu el tfilas avdecha. And now listen, Hashem, to your tefillah of your servant. Al techanunav v'ar panecha al mikdash chashemim leman adoi. I believe this is adoi. Leman, yes, Adonai. But again, Daniel davening with the term of Adnos. Leman cha mi bayalei. Doesn't say Leman cha. Why is it Leman Adoi Hashem? Leman Avram shekarecha Adoin. Vam Rav Yechon Shem Raju minayin shein maratzin leladim mishas kaisoi shem apani elecho v'anichaisilach. Hopefully that sounded familiar as we just had this a few days ago. We're bringing it over here because Rav Yechon is saying in the name of Rashbi again. That's how the Tzlach explains. No one had thanked Hashem until Leah came. The Gemara continues about 12 lines down. First one, the line is Es Hashem, the two that's Reuven. See what is the difference between me and my father-in-law's son, referring to Esav. Even though he sold the Bechar, the first right to Midas, still, what does it say later? Name Esav is Yaakov, he hated Yaakov. And furthermore, it said, Yaakov, why do you call Yaakov? He outsmarted me 2 times. But says, Leah, my son Reuven, Avagav Dal Karche Shaklei. The Bechar was taken against his will. Yosef the Bechira, so Yosef took it. Minei from him. Dechseh Bechali say Aviv, that it was taken after he switched the bed. So Mefarshim explain was even though Reuven at some level did something wrong, but still he did not willingly give it away. Nas Becharas Levdei Yosef. Afilu Hachi still Lo Yeknebe. He was not jealous of him. Dechseh Yishma Reuven Vetzel Miyadam. Ros continues the Gemara in the theme of names. My Ros Amar Rav Yechon, the first very wide line. Shezchas Chav Yatzben David Sharavu Lakadosh Baruch Hu B'Shirus Ishbachais. Ros from the term of Ravev, term of satiated, it came from her David HaMelech that satiated Hashem B'Shirus Ishbachais Melan Dishma Garim. How do we know that the name influences the actions? Amar Rav Lezer Amar Kadol Chaz Mavlos Hashem Asher Shamois Avaris. I'll take you Shamois Elo Shemois. That we see it all has to do with the name. Amar Rav Yechon Mishum Rav Shimon Yechai Kachel Tarbas Ra B'Teich Beis Shaladam Yos Mechames Taigig Ma'agig. Tarbas Ra, bad child. Difficult is worse than the war of Goygu Magig Shemar Mitzvah Davarachim Avshalom B'nai. Uksiv Basrei, and after David HaMelech is lamenting about his son Avshalom, Rabu Sarai. How many are my tormentors? Rabbim, come him alive, they're getting against me. Whereas, what does it say? But yet, like it doesn't say such. So we see at some level, Tarba Surah, a difficult child in the house is worse than Goygu Magum. Mizvar le David Varachim Avshalom bin Hai. Ask the Gemara, Mizvar le David, Kina le David. David should be lamenting from Kinnis, mi baile. Amr of Shimon ben Avishalom Ashlam Madavar Taima. Ladim Yosef Shar Chayiv. Couldn't Shvaro I'd say when someone has to pay someone something he's sad. Lachish Apara, once he pays up the debt, so Mech is happy. Afghan, so to hear David Kim Shabbat Lakish Baruch. David Melch was told by Hashem and they make him a Lachara. Mi Beis Echel, there's going to be something bad in your household. Hayati David Melch was sad. Amr Shem Eved Mamzer, who maybe even have a slave or a Mamzer. The Lochais will have no Yichos Alaya after me. But then give the Chazat Avshalom who Samer Mishamachi Amar Mizmar. From Rabbi Yechon Shem Shem Yechaim Motel Itkaris Bersharim. That one is allowed to fight contend with the Rishayim in this world. The Rishayim are going to contend the Iskarubam against the Rishayim. Tanami Hachi of Rice of the Cyber Masan. Oimer Mutlas Gars Bisham Balamazesh and Rice Vitari Alu Rasha Vigamer. Vim Lash Adam Labor, but if someone whispers to you saying, Vaksib, what about the post that says Al Tischa Mireim? Do not fight with the Mireim, Altikana Baisi Avlam. Do not be zealous against those that do evil. Amar lo, you should answer him. Mishaliba inagfai. Someone whose heart is conceited, Amar Cain says such. Ella al tischarbim reim lios kimireim. Darshan the pasuk meaning, don't be like those who do evil. Al tikana b'isavla lios ki oisei havla. V'imar al yikana libcha v'chatayim. Your heart should not be envious of those who are doing averis. Kim yiras Hashem. Kol hayom. Just focus on yiras Hashem. Ask the Gemara, really, is that true? If you see a Rasha that things are going well for him, you should not contend with him. Shnemar, as the Pasuk says, the Rasha is going to win in din. That your judgments are removed from him. Excuse me. He's going to see the downfall of his enemy. So ask the Gemara, you're telling me you should contend with Rishayim, but we see from all the Mekayris that you should not, because the Rosh is going to win when it's Sham Zachekis, like when the hour is good for him. Answers the Gemara, Lokasha, Ha b'mili didei, in personal affairs, then don't antagonize him, he's going to win. But in Ruchnias, then you could be may say my second. Then you're right. Do not get involved. Then you say my third shot. Was says the pasuk. Why are you looking at those who are doing Averos? Why do you remain silent when there are those doing Averos, swallowing up the righteous? What does that mean? The Rasha swallows up the Tzaddik? The Pasuk says, and furthermore it says, no evil is going to befall the Tzaddik. So what's going on? Again, the difference being Tzaddik Gomer or Navi. By saying another pshat, Sham is like shiny. And we continue 7 lines to the bottom of the 2 dots. If one is kaveh makom for his tefillah, before we learned that from Avraham Avinu, over here we say his enemies will fall from before him. Shenema every time they makom lami yisrael, you place a place from an ishik klai and natatim v'shechin tachtav v'lo rigzu oid, and there'll be no more. Those are going to fight you. Ravuna torment. Destroy. But eventually they're going to torment you. Then you can be able to destroy them. It's good to serve a Talmud Chacham than the learning itself. Doesn't say he learns from Eliyahu. Rather, he poured. We'll stop over here at 3 lines from the bottom. We'll pick it up from Daf Chesed Aleph in the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.